our second installment of the Collector Series at the David Adams booth at Fanatics Fest, New York City. And I am here with none other than Golo, or Deck C Collectibles on Instagram. Golo is one of the best members of our community on Fanatics Live. He goes to the David Adams streams, my streams. I felt like in the past year, Golo, we've spent so much time together, and not only do you make me laugh harder than anybody else, I use your jokes all the time, and you're just a really great part of the community. I tell everybody, you don't really come for the cards anymore, and you don't really even come for me anymore. You come for all the people that make the room special and what it is. Because if it wasn't for people like you, Golo, it just wouldn't have been it just won't be as much fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just really enjoy being around you guys. It's not that, I just love the community and you in general, so it's super fun.
Thank you, Golo. So we pulled some pretty crazy cards this past year through breaks. What do you think is like your favorite break or your favorite release?
This year, favorite release? I guess with you pulled me a pretty big Bobby Witt card. It's one of my biggest. I have it here. It's this one right here. That's the one you pulled for me.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
look at that.
Out of 10. That's out of tribute. So that one's pretty special. I'm not gonna sell it at all. So that's really like a special one for me. So.
Because I knew there was gonna be cap relics in there, but I didn't know they were gonna have a silhouette.
Yeah.
With the actual Kansas City logo.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about Kansas City and why you're such a passionate fan, Golo.
I was born and raised in Kansas City. Never been a fan of anything else. That's the only team I buy in breaks. I hardly ever invest in anything really. I don't buy anything outside of Royals. So my dad was a big Royals fan, and yeah, that's really it. Just born and raised. It's my hometown.
How do you feel about having Bobby Witt on the team now?
It's fun. It's so fun, and he's like closing in on MVP. I hope, but yeah, it's definitely a big difference from last year. Big turnaround.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Did you expect this from Bobby Witt when he first started as a rookie? The career that he's starting to have?
Not this soon, but I knew it was coming, but definitely not this soon.
Okay.
He's a pretty big name now, so.
Very cool, very cool. So how long have you been collecting cards?
Long time. I started when I was a kid, just like everybody else, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to go down to the card shops, buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I used to save up my lunch money. I would literally starve myself for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I kind of grew out of that. Started in like sports memorabilia at first.
Okay.
This was when the Royals started getting good after like the James Shields trade. And I used to go to like Rally House signings. They used to be free. And Dick's Sporting Goods, they used to do signings as well. So I have a ton of baseballs signed by that World Series team of 2014. And then I kind of wanted more, and like that's kind of how I got started in cards. My dad had a binder of cards that I found. He passed away, but I kind of feel like I'm finishing his collection now. And he's a big Bo Jackson fan, and that's why I collect him a lot, and like Bobby, just big names, Chiefs cards.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
So sorry for your loss, but I'm so excited and so happy that you can have that connection with him with this binder of cards. Do you still have that? What was in that?
Yeah, nothing too big. He had a lot of Don Russ cards. I think the biggest card I found was like a Frank Thomas rookie out of Don Russ. So.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, just like a bunch of Bo Jackson stuff, so it was pretty cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if you had one card in your collection that you would like, that you have a special connection to, or that you would want to share with us, what would it be?
This one right here. Patrick Mahomes, RPA. I actually pulled this one myself.
Wow.
This was like when he was a nobody and football cards were like affordable. I remember the select box I bought, it was like $200. It was less than $200.
That was a hobby box?
Yeah.
Wow.
And now it's like $800-900. It's insane how much it's grown.
So is that his rookie, or so was this like a?
Yeah, it's a rookie.
2017. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's also numbered out of 99.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, take us through the feeling. I think, honestly, it's so much cooler that he even pulled this card. Like you said, you've been collecting since then, and you decided to hold on to him because you're a Kansas City fan.
Yeah.
Tell us about your fandom for the Chiefs. Where did that start?
A long time ago. I played football when I was younger. I was a wide receiver. I was a D-back. I returned kicks. So football's really like my first sport. I've been following them since I was like 13. So yeah.
How did you feel when you pulled this card?
It's, like not super excited, honestly, because he was a nobody back then.
Yeah.
But you know, my idea with Mahomes back then, he was solid, but no one like had him on their radar.
Yeah.
The Chiefs actually traded up like 15 spots or something. So like my whole idea investing in the Chiefs at the time was like, you know, Andy Reid's a quarterback whisperer. Might as well take a chance. So breaks were cheap back then too. So I just loaded up on him and I made out pretty well.
Yeah, that's crazy. How many Mahomes rookie autos do you own?
A lot. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't counted. It's just a lot. I pulled a lot of them out of breaks. I've only bought one Mahomes card, like on my own. It was just recently too. It was like a mythical out of Optic 2023. So yeah.
Oh, so you just have all these rookie autos?
Yeah, I pulled them all in breaks. I only have one Mahomes card that I actually bought.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy luck. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you feel about Mahomes now being in Kansas City?
Like everything's fun about Kansas City sports now. It's hard to believe, like, you know, like big events like this aren't in Kansas City. We got two of the biggest athletes right now. So like every weekend, every day is fun in sports. So
very cool, very cool. This is the first ever Fanatics Fest. You traveled all the way from Kansas City to New York, and you actually decided to come to this one instead of the National. So how do you feel about your decision, and what are your first thoughts?
I think it's a better decision, honestly. I've been asking a lot of booths that. A lot of them actually preferred being here. Like it's more of an experience than just like looking at cards. But I've never been at a national, so I can't really say.
Okay.
But yeah, I really believe in that. There's a lot of stuff to do there. It's pretty overwhelming. I didn't do anything yesterday except look around, so I'm gonna scope it out more. Actually do more buying. So.
Okay, cool. What are you looking for?
Nothing in particular. I mean, I just bought this random card yesterday.
That's pretty cool.
Steve Aoki. Pretty cheap. This was one of the first cards I actually started collecting, the first pitch cards out of Top Series.
Yeah.
One of my first chases was Chance the Rapper. I couldn't find him, but I found this one, so I thought it was pretty cool.
That's a really cool Aoki signature, though. Look at that. That's a great find. It's a really great find. See, this is stuff that you find just looking around and at every table, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I find really cool stuff like that by just getting to know the vendor and asking them, like, hey, what else do you got back there? Do you have any Star Wars? Do you have any of this? So you always like ask what you're looking for. Sometimes you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Gilo, we really appreciate your time. Thank you for spending some time with us here at the David Adams booth. We actually also want to give you a gift.
Oh, you're too
for
nice.
making it out. This is a limited autograph hit parade.
Oh, you're too nice.
Football Series 22. So we want to see what you get. Since football's your sport.
Very nice. I love this product. There we go.
Oh my God. Look at that.
We got the case hit.
Wow. Dude, that is
no way. No way.
Wow. Let's go.
You're the best. You're the absolute best. You hit me the best. That's insane. That's out of Panini 1 also.
Yeah. Panini 1 and 1. Wow.
18 out of 20. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Seriously, Gilo, thank you.
Thank you.
Gilo always says that I have like an outline above every one of my streams. There's a point where it becomes a TED Talk. There's a point where I start telling my story and then I pull out my card. So every single stream.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey everyone, I'm here at Fanatics Fest at the David Adams booth with none other than Jess Minio, also known as Breaks with Jess, also known as the face of Bleaker Trading, also known as the face of Women in Cards, who has your own Topps Big League Baseball card. Come on now. Jess, first of all, I don't have one of those yet.
What?
What are your
My
cards?
I actually brought one today to give to you and sign it.
Thank you,
No,
Jess.
of course, but yeah, the woman face lobby, that's you, Steph. Like,
No,
seriously, you're making waves, so.
Thank you, Jess.
I appreciate
feel
it.
the same way about you. I tell you all the time, I remember the very first time Jess reached out to me, I had only been breaking for like maybe 3 or 4 months. She reached out to me on Instagram and said, hey, I really love what you're doing. I'm also a breaker and a woman in the space, and from then on, like, there's just things like that that are so important. Taking the time to reach out to people who may not feel supported, you never know. Like, you just made such a difference for me. Like, getting more extremely motivated, feeling more like welcome. That's why people succeed, you know? So
I agree with you, and I appreciate, you recognizing that, because I think both of us do this. We see new women get into the industry, even men, it doesn't matter who you are, but when you see that passion, that grind, it matters to have that recognition. So like, it doesn't matter who you are, but I appreciate that. And like,
yes.
I don't have like a ton of friends, and then it's like, I don't care. I love the hobby. I spend my life either working or doing stuff in the hobby. So like, reaching out to you, it's genuine as all hell, and I truly mean it. So I'm happy to be here like years later, and you're one of my best friends.
Absolutely. It's been a 3-year journey, and I consider you one of my really good friends too. Yeah. We do this all the time, like we travel so much, and like she's right, there's still not enough women in this industry, so it feels really great to have always had you throughout this journey to like meet up with and just connect with every time. It's just
East Coast, West Coast, though.
It's made a big difference for sure. So Jess, what do you collect, and where did that passion for what you collect start?
So I mainly collect baseball. That started when I was a kid. Honestly, collecting cards, I did it with my family. It goes to family ties. I have 2 brothers, and I love them both dearly. And I don't know if it's because I love sports in general, or that's all that was on TV. But yeah. I love baseball. I love the Yankees. I love the excitement of a game. So I would say like it started at home when I was a kid. So nostalgia for sure. And yeah, I collect baseball cards mainly. I PC Yankees.
Why Yankees?
Hometown. I don't know. And also like that's what I watched as a kid. But
not the Mets?
No. No.
What's your favorite Yankees moment?
Moment? When Judge hit. I don't know. Every moment, but like I guess the moment I lived through was Judge's home run when he broke the record. Like,
you were trying to go to those
I
games,
went
right?
to like almost every game, and the games right before they got rained out, canceled. I literally was staying at the stadium. I went by myself, by the way. I would buy single tickets so I could watch this home run. He hit it not at home, but it doesn't matter. It's that was a moment.
Yeah.
I screamed. It's like a football game.
So if you could think of one card that you want to share with us, that card that's super special to you, what is it?
2013 Judge Bowman Refractor BGS 1010.
Wow. Okay.
It's epic. It's my favorite card, and I actually traded for it.
Okay. Talk about Judge a little bit.
He's amazing. So like my favorite player is Derek Jeter, but Judge is my guy that plays today. I think that he embodies what a captain should be. He's really tall. I met him. He's like giant, but I think like having that height to him, he also has such a sweet soul, and like you can tell he's a big heart. Like the new guys on the team, you can tell they look up to him. Him and Juan Soto have this energy, and like the fact that you can have that, I don't know. I just love to watch him play. You don't know what he's gonna do except power. So that's why I love it. He's just fun.
I love hearing stories like that, and I love that that's what brings you closer to cards and collecting your favorite Yankees like Jeter and Judge. So, to acknowledge your passion, we want to give you a gift from us, and Hit Parade. We have a limited autographed Baseball Series 19 2024 Hit Parade box.
Oh my God, thank you. Number 8 out of 100, I like it. Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. First rip of the day. Let's do this. Thank you, David Adams, and thank you, Steph. So we want a golden ticket, right? I'm a little nervous. I've actually ripped with Steph.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's either going to be a Dodgers player or a Yankee player, just knowing how we roll. All right. We're just going to go full send it. All right, Brian Hayes.
Not bad.
Not bad. That's a nice card. Is that tier 1?
Yeah.
Yep, tier 1. Love the product. Key Brian Hayes, thank you so much, Steph.
On card
Love
autograph.
it. Yeah, on card out of 199, and I love tier 1.
Iris looking good too.
I know, I hate it.
Yeah.
But I like Brian. I like his name too. Thank you so much, David Adams. Thank you, Steph.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you.